Hi everyone! Today we're going to read a non-fiction book about a police officer called Lorraine. I am a police officer. My name is Lorraine and I work at a mounted police unit in London. This means that instead of driving a police car, I ride a police horse. Look. My horse's name is Embassy. On patrol. A normal working day includes a 4-hour patrol around the streets. My horse is trained to be calm in traffic. We always go out on patrol with another officer. Can you see there's 2 police officers together there? We are high up on the horses, so we can see what's going on around us. Making an arrest. A mounted police officer can be useful in making an arrest. A police car can't follow a suspect into the park, but we can. Can you see the railings that are up around the park? A car couldn't get past those railings, but a horse can. I use my radio to call the station for more police officers. I think she's saying, backup needed. A police car is sent from the station to collect the suspect. So the suspect will go inside the police car. Talking about my job. When I go on patrol, I talk to the people that I meet so that they know I am there to help. Police officers like to help people, don't they? Sometimes I go into school to talk to the children about my job. Look at that. She's brought Embassy to the school and all of the children are looking at Embassy. Looking after Embassy. Most of our police work involves walking along city streets. Our farrier puts new metal shoes on Embassy's feet every month to protect them. Can you see the horseshoe? The horseshoe goes onto the horse's hooves. Each police horse has its own stable to rest and sleep in. I keep Embassy's stable clean and tidy. That's where the horse lives, in the stable. Special duties. Before we go to a special event, we have a meeting. We're told where we're going and what duties we will be doing. Once I've put on the right uniform and equipment, we are ready to set off. She's got her helmet on. Ooh, she's got some high visibility uniforms on there. Can you see? Do you remember playing with those in the classroom? She's going to work at a football match. She has to wear special protective gear, and Embassy has it too. Embassy's got a special visor so that his eyes don't get hurt. Working at a football match. Many police officers work at a football match on foot and on horseback. Our bright yellow jackets mean that we can be seen clearly. We work with other police officers to make sure that the huge crowds of football fans get out of the football ground safely. Controlling a crowd. Look at all of those people. Then right in the middle, can you see? There are the police officers on their horses. From horseback, I can see over the top of the crowd and spot problems. I use my megaphone to shout instructions. Feeding and cleaning duties. When we arrive back from patrol, I groom and feed Embassy. The equipment is cleaned and put away. I like to groom my horse, George. I have lots of different brushes to brush his body, his head, his mane. Oh, look! Can you see what Embassy's eating there? It's hay inside a hay net. Writing reports and paperwork. I use a computer to do my paperwork. I write a report on what has happened during the day. Then it's time to go home. Mounted police equipment. This police helmet is worn for everyday patrols. We spoke about helmets, didn't we, when we were learning about transport? We learnt that sometimes we might need a helmet if we travel on a bike or a skateboard or rollerblades. Just in case we fall down, it will protect our heads. The helmet is made of hard material. Handcuffs are sometimes used when a police officer makes an arrest. Riding boots have metal spurs on the heels that are used to control the horse. A radio is clipped to the uniform so that an officer can keep in touch with the police station. This helmet is specially designed to protect the head and face. It forms part of the protective gear we wear to special events, just like the football match we saw a picture of before. A megaphone helps a police officer to shout instructions clearly by making the voice louder. I'm just going to turn back to the page where PC Lorraine writes a special report about what has happened. Today, I would like you to use your imagination and create a special report. Maybe you could set up a trail of evidence, just like when we were learning about the naughty bus. Do you remember we followed a trail into the sensory room, through the corridor and into the garden? Can you remember what a big mess the naughty bus made? The naughty bus left behind the wheel prints. I wonder if you could draw something that might have happened in your house. Remember, you can email your home learning. If you're in the OWL class, in my class, you can email Miss Mackenzie at readley.lancs.sch. And if you're in Mrs. King's class, you can email Mrs. King at readley.lancs.sch. Bye, everybody.